it. Alright, well, we're live, so there's that. And dang it. Yeah, Bloodstained still doesn't like being tabbed out. Oh my god, really? There we go. That worked. Alright, so we're gonna be... I can't touch it again. Alright, just so everyone knows, this game really does not like full screen mode at all. It does not like full screen mode, and it does not like tabbing out of full screen mode. Alright, anyway, we're going to be playing Nightmare Mode, which you get after beating the normal game with all 4 characters. So here's the text for what happened at the end of the normal mode. I don't know if it was actually the normal ending or not. All I know is that it unlocks Nightmare Mode. There's multiple endings. It's a little bit of a chore getting them all, but this game's really fun for, you know, $10 on Steam. But yeah, in Nightmare Mode, it's the same stages. Yeah, here, I'm gonna do this real quick. Oh, never mind, I guess I can't do that. Alright. It's the same stages, only instead of starting with Zangetsu, you start with the 3 other people. And you don't have Zangetsu. Alright, so we're gonna jump up here. Switch. Yeah, just so you know that Gable cannot attack small creatures like the rats, because the way his attack pattern goes, he can't reach low enough to actually do it. But he's great for aerial enemies like the demon. That was bad. And if you take this route with Gable and the others, you get this max life power-up, which you can't get in Zangetsu's run. Dang it. Those guys hurt a lot. They do a lot of damage. It is not polite. Dang it. Alright. And between the normal run and this run, I have found a couple of extra little secrets and such. And unlike before with just Zangetsu, with all 3 of the extra party members, there's oh my god. There's a bunch of different ways to go about the level. Like, as Zangetsu, you couldn't go through that hole because you need Miriam to do the slide. Basically, it just gets you a little bit of a faster route. Yeah, I do. I'm bad at dodging. And I'm gonna keep the axe because I think I can use it to take out the boss much quicker. Let's just see, let's just try not to screw this up. Now in Nightmare mode, all the bosses are the same. It's just that sometimes some of their patterns might be different. Except for the first boss. All his attack patterns are basically the same, except his fireballs now stick to the ground and light the ground on fire. And he's got that new attack, which I suck at dodging. And I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I did. The biggest differences in Nightmare mode is that not only do some of the bosses have new patterns, but they have a lot more health than they did in the normal run. That's the biggest problem, is that they have a lot more health. And that can make life a little harder. Basically, no matter how you cut it, Gable's still probably just the best. Dang it. Miriam's great for the range on her attack, but Gable's air attack is just... It's just a quick little shortcut you can take. Gable's air attack is stupid useful. Yeah, I missed the jump right there. Yeah, so you see me switching to Gable a lot. It's because I honestly think he's one of the best characters you can use in the game. Dang it! Yeah, and I don't like the single... I don't like the single throwing knife. The single throwing knife is exactly like it is in Castlevania. It's stupid weak. These triple knives, on the other hand, are amazing, and I will be abusing them a lot. This one sucks. This is the worst power-up in the game, in my opinion. Then again, I'm not entirely sure how... I'm awesome. I'm not entirely sure how this power is supposed to work. Like, you can do that, but that's it. It's I haven't figured out any reason to use it. I honestly can't figure it out. That particular power-up increases the number of sub-weapons I can use. So I've got one for health and one for, this is the best power-up for him. It freezes everything. Alright, second boss. And the only difference between this boss and its original form is that there's a lot more icicles on the ceiling. And, again, more health. But you can still dodge it. Oh, and the rocks right here, instead of 2. What? And then we switch the keyboard. Dang it. Dang it! Arg! I'm just screwing that up right now. Alright. He's got the most HP, so... Whoops. Oh well. I've gotten it before so that when I jump up, the boss will lunge at my location instead of along the floor, and I was able to duck underneath him. But I timed the jump badly right there. That's just gonna happen a lot. I'm gonna time jumps very, very poorly. A lot. Dang it. This stage is still super easy. Yeah, he was high enough to duck under. I just timed it up really, really badly. And now with Gable, I can go over this way. The upside of these different paths is they're shorter, but they're typically filled with much harder enemies. Ignoring the fact that I'm one-shotting these guys. These enemies are actually really bad if you don't kill them quickly, because they're very annoying to target once you've lost track of them. Mimics. Yeah, well, they're like the normal Fleamen. And then the frogs, which are coming... I'm awesome. I'm awesome! Okay, everything about that sucked. Nothing happened. Whew. Like I said, they're filled with much stronger enemies, and usually in the situation you're in, they're going to be too difficult. But the reason why I said his icicle was the strongest sub-weapon in the game is because, except for the main stage bosses, if you freeze them and then attack them with the normal attack, you'll actually instantly kill every enemy except stage bosses. So even the sub-bosses that you occasionally encounter will die instantly. This is supposed to be the strongest power-up, but I personally don't find it as useful as the... freezing enemies above the spikes? No, I've not actually done that. I'm still figuring things out. I mean, sometimes you accidentally discover the most derpy method ever. Secret. Well, I might have to go look at another period of time, because it definitely now sounds like there could be a secret up there. Yeah, there are secrets strewn everywhere in this game. I've still not found all of them. Third stage boss, still stupid easy in my opinion. His pattern actually did not change at all. It's still... He summons 3 of those columns. I was a little slow getting up that one. And then he comes out here with his fists. Dang it. And he just repeats this same process. And there's third stage boss again. And then to dodge his desperation attack, you just move within the coins as they're falling. I still think the third stage boss is the easiest boss in the game. He's no problem, even if you're just playing as Zangetsu, I don't think he's a problem. Yoink. Dang it. The scythe's not a bad weapon, but the triple dagger is still, again, the best sub-weapon for her, in my opinion. And now with Giebel, you can fly over here and go this way. But now everything from here is basically the same as it was. In the normal playthrough. It's just you don't have Zangetsu. And that might not seem like a bad thing, but Zangetsu actually has the most health in the game and the strongest basic attack in the game as well, so not having him does actually affect you. These, because Giebel's bat form takes up some weapon points. You can also do that. It's a little cheap, I know, but... Alright, and for this guy... Wait. You just need to fly over with Giebel. Because you can't hurt him at all. These little lava golems, you can't damage them. And I think this is... Yup, this is my nightmare, but... You know what? Screw this. Oh, God. I hate that room. That room is absolutely terrifying to me. I was hoping for a heart, but alright, I suppose. And these guys are... Whoops, I missed that jump. I was trying to jump up onto the staircase. Alrighty. I think that was a heart, wasn't it? I hate those frogs more than anything. I'm more than willing to use a few points from my weapon points to kill them. Give me a heart. Yes. Alright. Alrighty. That was cool. Alright, I'm gonna need this scythe, I think. I've got my freeze beam, so I might be able to pull off something cheeky, but I'm not entirely sure. This boss got more annoying. Like, severely more annoying than it was previously. See, this is what I mean by it got more annoying. Are you kidding me? It didn't... It didn't let my attack hit the bubble. That's screwed up. This boss went from annoying to a gigantic pain in the ass because of his new pattern. Because now, even if you're super close to the dragon, most of the time he just spams fireballs at you, and it's really annoying. So I'm gonna start off by doing that. Once you can get rid of the bottom dragon, the fight itself becomes a little bit easier. This is the part that sucks no matter what. Because now you have to crouch on the lower platform above the dang... That's part of the reason why I find this boss annoying. I feel like the scythe should hit more than it does. Hi, Guns. I'm awesome. Got it. What did I do to kill the bottom head? Actually, it's something that very rarely happens, but I froze my scythe. So while the scythe was unfreezing, it was just sitting there constantly doing damage to the boss. It's a pain in the ass to actually pull off, and it's not like I was trying to do it because it's such a tight timing that I never found it to be that useful. Besides, that's only the second time I've actually gotten that to happen. Yeah, it was kind of OP, yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. The thing that's not useful is the timing for it. Alright, and then these dragons, honestly, just get behind them as Geeble. And it goes down so fast. Yeah, there's a 1-up back here if you... Just be careful that you don't run out of weapon points when you're down there. You will fall to your death. These things are annoying. Yeah, the timing on it is very tight. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not something that you're supposed to think, you know, hey, what happens if I do this? Dang it. That's not something you're supposed to be, like, actively trying to pull off, in my opinion. Money. Dang it, I wanted to grab that heart as Miriam. Oh, right, this is where I can show you. The first, sub-boss. Why didn't I freeze him? I don't know why I didn't freeze the Dullahammer. The Dullahammer, doesn't bother me as much because he doesn't have his... I missed. I missed. God! Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. Take my word for it. If you do that right and freeze the painting, it's a one-shot kill when it's frozen. That was awful. Slip right through here. Well, now I want to take the heart as him. And do that and get those. Yeah, Gable can't break walls with his ability, just so you know. I don't want that. Yeah. Careful not to touch the door. Like what the dang dragon almost made me do. And come up there and get the health power up. You can't get it to download? You know what? Honestly, like, let it sit there and download. Whoops, wrong button. I noticed that for some reason, the Microsoft Store glitches out and it doesn't display what you're actually downloading at. So it'll say you're downloading it like a few kilobytes a second, but in reality you are downloading at your full download speed. It took me the better part of a day. It errors out, like fully errors out. I'm gonna skip this area because it's annoying. Because of the gimmick from the wind. The Microsoft Store is really bad in my opinion. Like, I don't know why it is as bad as it is. It's just, it's so bad. Alright, this boss is pretty much the same. No real pattern differences that I can tell. You want to use Miriam when he drops the lightning. Gable for when he's jumping. Yeah, the Microsoft Store is... I don't like the Microsoft Store at all, so I'm completely with you on that. And yeah, it took the better part of a day. And there's the boss. And we're gonna switch back to Gable because he's got more health at the moment. I think it's right here. Oh well, I'm gonna take the... Yep, right here. Stand right there, you dodge most of his desperation attack, except for that one attack. No, I understand how you feel, Guns, is... The Microsoft Store is really, really, really crap. And I don't know why it's allowed to be as crap as it is and charge people money for games on their product. The only benefit I can give you that might make you feel a little bit better is that it should be coming to Steam. Oh yeah, right, these little shield guys, Gable can't kill them. As annoying as that sounds, Gable can't actually damage them. And to manipulate the Boers, just shift your screen, well, walk on your screen to shift it, and it will get them to bounce off because they bounce off the sides of the screen edge. This is a neat trick that I just discovered on accident, and you can actually do that. And then you can just get this power up. And I'm pretty sure it is coming to Steam later. And I mean, I do understand how you feel. It was very annoying to get it to actually work. Oh, I have to go up there. Holy crap. Yeah, and what the gauntlet does is that it boosts, dang it. It boosts the amount of damage your characters do. Which is super useful, obviously. So we're gonna come over here. Alright, and this is a shortcut area. But dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, ladders are finicky. The stairs are finicky as hell. You have to break that open as Miriam, and then you don't necessarily have to use Gable to fly across, but it is a very tight jump if you don't. But yeah, no, Guns, I understand completely. But yeah, you can freeze the lava and then just shatter it. It's a little cheesy, but it does get you to this one-up in a much easier way than trying to, dang it, fly above the lava while dodging axes. And... I'm awesome. Alright, yeah, and some of these are either going to spawn a monster or fall on your head. I think they're the same every time. So it's not the end of the world. And if you time it right with Geeble, not like what I just did, you can actually knock these bunny demons out of the air before they actually touch you. Also, again, you can cheese some stages a little bit with Geeble. And just like before, you can use the fireball spell he has as well to break all the arrows, but honestly, you can just freeze them. Dang it, didn't time that one right. Alright, break that. Alright, so... yeah, so for now, honestly, just keep trying with the Microsoft Store or wait for the Steam release, which is God knows when. Oh my lord. Of course, you have to have your Medusa head-like enemies. Honestly, I think the best way to beat this boss is with Geeble or the triple knives from Miriam, but she's annoying no matter what you do. I really think she's one of the most annoying bosses in the game. And that's why she's easy as Geeble if you have your timing right. Obviously, unlike what I just had. Dang it. And there she goes. Stand right there, you can dodge it. And then you can just tank it. Normally you jump up onto the umbrellas, and then you can hit her head in the tornado and dodge it all together. But if you have enough health on a character, you might as well just tank it. Stage 7. We're making some progress here. Alright, yeah, the frogs are... I hate the frogs. Everything about the frogs. Dang it, how did I get the timing on that wrong? This boss isn't so bad. The boss for this stage isn't so bad, but I still... I find them kind of annoying because the timing on some of the boss's attacks. Dang it. Alright. This one's important because it increases the character's defenses. I don't think it's by a great amount, but I mean, any amount of damage less you can take, I think we can all agree is fantastic. "11 hits" is... Which one are we talking about? I'm awesome. Ignore my pitiful attempts at jumping. Ow, yeah. Honestly, these book areas are a little annoying, so a lot of them I'm just gonna end up cheesing with Geeble. I don't know how I dodged that, but... Alright, you can do the same thing with this one, but you almost always end up taking damage. Oh! Whoa! Oh god. Oh, that was so close. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Alright, so. That's what I mean by you can freeze the mini bosses. Jesus. Hell yeah, I'm cheesy. I don't know how I survived that. I probably shouldn't have, but I did, so guess what? Whew. This room sucks, but it's not as bad. And you know what? I still am at a loss on how to open that door. Okay, we're gonna trade. I really am at a loss as to how to open that door. And these little fairies are like the wares. They'll bounce off the sides of the screen. They're only annoying. They're not like super difficult. It's just I hate jumping around that room. Dang it. I was hoping for some more hearts. Arrgh. I screwed that one up. I screwed that one up. So you know what? can freeze the lava golems. I always figured you could, but I never actually... See, I always thought it was with Miriam's axe, but I could never actually get it to hit, so... And then stand on the griffin. Yeah, I got it. It's just I always thought that was the case. I had just never done that. This boss can be annoying. He's not the worst. It's just a matter of timing. And you gotta have better timing than me. I'm awesome. I'm not entirely sure. How'd Miriam die? I jumped off a ledge. Well, I survived. I dodged part of it. Yeah, I accidentally jumped off a ledge. I haven't lost a life yet, though. I have 15 lives. I'm probably going to lose a life or two here, because this stage is probably the best. I'm going to lose a life because this stage is the best. That made a little bit of sense, right? Now, in this stage, you have 3 doorways, and each of your 3 characters has to go through them alone. So if you lose any one of these characters in their separate little paths, it's actually a game over. And get these sword chimera things. They're not too much of a pain. It's these ghosts that are... No! I mean, yeah, the axe is great and all, but... I hate these ghosts. And they're very annoying. And I would have been able to get that if I had had my knives. But I don't have my knives, and it's not gonna give me my knives either. But yeah, her boss is a flying demon. He's not that hard. It's just it's so much easier with the knives because you can just throw them up at them. This one's all about timing and getting rid of that part. I say it's all about timing, and then I'm over here screwing up my timing. Dang it. All the hell. See, if you lose one of the characters, you lose a life. This one's all about timing, and I screwed up my timing. Okay, you want Frost for this one. Don't grab that one. Then you want to hit that one. You want to jump when that one lands. And then hit it like that. But this particular part of the stage is probably the hardest. Mostly because Alfred's abilities are... I'm awesome. I hate this part. This is the part that kills me the most. It's because Alfred's useless in most situations. See, if I've got my timing down, I can jump through that area right quick. Never grab that power up either. Are you kidding me? One tiny little pixel away? Are you joking? Arg, this is why I hate this part of the stage. Like, this stage is the only part that I would argue is poorly done. But that's primarily due to my own misgivings against this particular character. I only use him for freezing things. That's it. I don't use him... Maybe tanking. Occasionally I'll use the fire spell. This sucks. And if you freeze the enemies, they don't respawn. There's not infinite numbers of them that can appear, it's just the one. So they're not as annoying as Medusa heads. And then for this boss, done. Game. That's that boss. Giebel's part is honestly the easiest. Because it's just... Make sure you hit those lanterns and get... the sub-weapon fuel. And these guys are just like the succubi bunnies. If you manage to hit them in the air, it causes them to flail off. Giebel's is easy, but then again, honestly, I think he's one of the best characters in the game, so ignoring that is just stupid easy. And then we break the seal, and the moon is eclipsed because you've got to have cool graphics like that. But this is the direct continuation of what happens after the normal mode. Personally, I always grab that one. That one's a 1-up. I think it's always a 1-up, and I do think it's a little cheap. And right here, it doesn't matter what character you walk into the room with, you always start the fight as Miriam. And it's our boy. Only he's turned into a dick. And your allies will help you out in this fight. So you have to watch out for the cues they give you. If they don't have any cues, he always does that crescent slash. Seeing right there, Alfred stood up. But your allies are bound by the seal. And then you just gotta do this. I wish he could jump like that in the actual game. And you gotta be really careful about your allies' cues because they can pop at the most annoying times. And now this, you just gotta keep the fireballs away from Alfred until that. And then that's the final boss of Nightmare Mode. It's actually Zangetsu. I wish you could do that in the actual game too. Look at this. But yeah, that's Nightmare Mode. You end up having to kill Zangetsu, who turned into a demon. If you don't protect Alfred right there from the fireballs, all three of your characters get cleaved by that giant scythe, and then Zangetsu turns into an even bigger demon. So yeah, that's Nightmare Mode. The only real difference is the... Right, it's a water bottle. Yeah, the only difference between this and the normal mode is that Zangetsu is the final boss instead of the... Honestly, whatever the hell monster that is at the end of the normal run. Some kind of witch who wants to eat the moon or some hell. Yeah, and then all the normal stage bosses just have slight tweaks to their patterns and a lot more health. Generally, everything just does more damage to you and has more health in general, so it's just it just adds more annoyance. It's not like there's anything new besides the final boss in Nightmare Mode. Okay. We're gonna wait for the credits to roll, and then we're gonna get to the save file menu, and we're going to see how long it took us to actually beat Nightmare Mode. But yeah, this game feels so much like Castlevania 3. It's ridiculous. Even the music, honestly, it reminds me of a Castlevania game. It's incredible. So yeah, Inti creates. Love and Bloodstained. And then Zangetsu's soul wakes up in this crazy-ass place. It makes me think of Mega Man or Contra or Metroid or whatever. Then we get a lovely cliffhanger. So, 1 hour, 2 minutes. That's how long it took us to beat Nightmare Mode. Yeah, and Metroid, Metroid I can see. Well, of course it's a reference to Metroid. The whole style of game is a reference to Metroid in my opinion. So yeah, that was a hour, 2 minutes. You get 3 heart pickups, 2 sub-weapon pickups, a damage pickup, and an armor pickup. I don't know if there's a 3rd power-up pickup. If there is, it might be where you saw those spikes and you were telling me. But, I have no clue. So, I think we're gonna call it good right there and turn the stream off. So, hopefully everybody enjoyed. Have a good night.